Hey guys, it's your boy Big Rook. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to PurposeLed Celebration.
Yo, mixtape is out soon.
Tuning myself. And I'm going to talk about this a bit later on, guys, because the truth is this. I don't say too much right now, so I don't give too much away yet, prematurely. But the truth is, you're not as far to destiny and purpose than you think. You're not as far away to destiny than you think. And this just shows it clearly. I was still the same guy. I'm still me. Pick up Tion Wayne, fam. Still me, you know. Still charismatic, still confident, still a leader. But I just wasn't using my feet. Means first. A means attempt, I means aim, L means learning. So when you fail, not really failure, it's first attempt in learning. And a lot of us, because we live in a society whereby we work things so fast, we're scared to fail. But the truth is, you have to fail to move forward. I was watching a video the other day now, and he spoke, Dr. Myron Golden, he spoke about the journey from ignorance to wisdom. And it's a beautiful journey, guys, man. I know we live in a society where we're just so keen to business, because obviously I'm a business owner, right? Right. Thank you. I run a business and I have editors, I have outreach people who do stuff for me, right? It's a team. At one point I lost the client because of something that my editor did. And even though it was his fault, it was my responsibility to make sure that things were actually running smoothly.
So guys, Big Rook, what did you get out of the take? Like, what was the biggest takeaway so far?
Attitude determines the altitude.
Okay, so when Jonathan was speaking,
Yeah, well, both of them were.
yeah, because obviously the biggest takeaway I got was accountability. You need to have someone that you're accountable to. And as well as that, like, fell forward and far. You get what I mean? Obviously, like, the fun little thing is, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but obviously, the music's in the background. Yeah, I'll tell you more and get to us next. So, like, what's been your biggest takeaway so far from what you've heard Rob and Jonathan saying? Was it the leadership part or what they were saying, fell forward?
I think I like the leadership part. I think being who you are in public and private is really important.
Yeah.
Something I took away that I should reflect my daily in public when I make by myself. So being disciplined in my time and in my dreams.
Of course, because people want to know that obviously you had integrity and that you're genuine. Because when it comes to positions of leadership, you need to understand, like, why are people following you? That needs to come to your head, like, because people follow you for a reason. They don't just follow you by accident.
Yeah, being the person at the top of the game. Because if you ever get caught slipping as well, people will look at you and their whole leadership is like unattainable. So doing everything you can to be the same person
Definitely. What did you actually enjoy about what Jonathan and Rob said? Was it their leadership or obviously the fell forward? Fell forward. That's the key. And why is that? Because you feel like you must make mistakes before you succeed.
Bro, that's it. That's how you get from here to there. Like, you can't jump, you gotta learn. And then when I'm fading forward, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, sorry about that, yeah. Yeah, like, obviously, like, something just, like, technical difficulties.
Right, but that's what I'm saying, right? So, like, that ladder up to where you want to be, that's the failure. That's failing up, failing forward. That's what it is. Come on. That's life, man. That's life. Don't be afraid to do that, because if you're afraid to fail, you're afraid to climb up.
Happy birthday, dear Jonathan. Happy birthday to you. Obviously, what did you like about the Q&A? So having like the right priorities in what you're doing.
Exactly that, understanding.
Like having a 9 to 5, but having like obviously a private mind that obviously you're going to be like making something else that is going to build your business at the same time.
For example, if you're working for work, you work 9 to 5, 6 p.m. until 10 p.m.
I'm actually off to the Real Estate Conference for Gen Z. expecting from today?
Great people, you learn a lot, build your network.
Okay.
Literally.
Yeah, so like build more of like your list of sources, investors.
You know, you never know who you're gonna meet. That's why I always come to these events just with a fresh mind, just smile, and then you never know. As I said, the thing I always say is the more hands you shake, the more money you make. It's exactly like that.
We love that. We love to hear that.
To a house, the grandson was at the house, huge fan, took a picture, and now the whole of Twitter knew where they were. Saw them walking around Tesco and was like, oh, you're moving to this area, and I was like, no. Like now you can kind of see what I'm talking about. You cannot live here. And in the time we were looking, his career like grew, and it was like even more.
Like the perfect time was last month, last year, 10 years ago. Get out there, know your numbers, and find the right deal that's going to stack up for you. And it works. Obviously, there's great deals and great opportunities out there.
Lexi, would you agree?
100%. What's that famous saying that it's
Yeah, so you
developer, come on, and make all the money. He's gonna partner with me, let me know. Then he's here. So I've got him. I've always got him. If you ever need me, shout them too.
You hear that? So yeah, Jude, what did you actually take away from the first-time buyers?
First-time buyers, basically, if you're someone who wants to get on the property ladder, at the end of the day, you don't have to do it by yourself. You can come together and deal with someone else. So, for example, we may have a certain amount of cash, you can come to someone else, get their cash together, or someone's credit might be good, and then you can work together to get yourself.
Yeah, like you definitely need the mental and accountability.
You can get a partner, you can get someone that, maybe even a friend that you just want to work with.
A broker. A broker as well. And remember, they also did the luxury buy. So even with the luxury buy, did you take away points like with the luxury buy? Oh, you?
I just got it on the second.
Okay.
But Remy is always my best friend or one of my best friends. So if you need anything, see you soon.
London property, Andre, and where's the other guy? Connor. Yeah, like two thirds. One of your other members is missing.
Yeah, he's over there somewhere. He's out networking somewhere.
So obviously, like, what did you guys take away from it so far?
So I took away the value of buying a property and investment purposes of a property. So how to find finance, different exit strategies, and that's what I took out of it so far.
And also, it's so important to buy in the right area. Doing research on the area is very important. There's websites that you go onto where you can find reviews from neighbours who are in that area and they have to live in that area in order to find out what's good in the area.
Yeah, because obviously you don't want to buy in an area that obviously is not profitable or the numbers don't make any sense.
And I think planning is a big part of it. So looking on the council website to see if there's any planning or make developments.
So you can see if there's any job opportunities or any buildings that are going to contribute.
Sure.
Nice one.
Our first landlord was great. You know, we were quite young when we acquired the first property, so he was quite young as well. So he was very open-minded towards the idea of rent-to-rent and getting a young person to rent their property from them and do Airbnb service accommodation with it. However, on the journey, it hasn't been easy. I think probably on one of the first 10 viewings I went on myself, there was a landlord that we met. So he's from London, but his property in Birmingham City Centre. So we actually went on the viewing with him and we introduced the idea of service accommodation to him. He had known nothing about it before. However, he actually met someone else doing service accommodation himself, who was a bit older than myself and my business partner Lena. So he was quite older and he's a man again. You just generally might tend to just favour a man in the property industry only because there's not a lot of women in the industry that we are for more information. And when we actually got back from the viewing, which is the next day, we say the deal is in the follow-up, so you've got to follow up on the deal. It doesn't end there just because you went on the viewing, you haven't really secured anything. So we chased the landlord and he was kind of being unresponsive until he let us know that he actually wanted to go ahead with the other locksmith, all these different people, having them in place so that if anything happens, then you have a backup solution. You know, I live in Coventry, my properties are in Birmingham, and I don't even go there.
So, what did you take away from the last two talks? Obviously, before we went to the break, so the Gen Z's in property panel.
Yeah, so both of them, they're very inspiring, especially the Gen Z. It's good to see young people actually elevating in property. So it's very valuable information was given as well. So yeah, it's just what I would say is you just need to come to events like this where you keep on networking, meeting people like the Gen Z and the property entrepreneurship, because you know, these are the type of people you need to be around in order for you to get to where you want to go. Yeah. Especially as well. So yeah, no, it's very good.
Yeah, because they said obviously systemize your business, take risks, do your own due diligence, and like don't just be trying to find deals for yourself. Work with people who are already in property to find your deals. And
another thing as well that they mentioned as well, always have a why. So if it's just money they're in it for, then you're not really going to go far.
What's driving you? What's the thing that keeps you going?
So keeps me funny. I want freedom, right? I want the freedom to spend time with my family. I want the freedom to travel around the world. I want the freedom to option to get to go into work or not. And I want to leave. There's a thing that I always say. It's called life. Something I got from Burna Boy, funny enough. So it actually stands for leaving an impact for eternity. So so I want to leave like a business and wealth for my future offsprings. So that's pretty much it, man.
Yeah, we love to see that.
The Gen Z guys bringing everybody here today is that it is a community, it is a collective. We can all work together, and there is enough money out there for everybody to make. So when I see somebody doing something, I don't look at it and say, oh, they've done a deal that I would have done. I look at it and say, that's it.
My mum. But yeah, this message.
Dennis, how did you find the last part of the talk, the property development?
It's good. It's great, man. Got a lot of gems out of it. Connecting with loads of people, so I'm looking forward to how things are going to go from here.
We'd love to see that. But guys, obviously, it was actually amazing. The property by Kazi was good, and talking about obviously his projects and raising up money for funds, if you get what I mean. So guys, obviously that's all from me today. So if you want to see more videos like this, just click the subscribe button below and like, comment. Till next time.